Hello everybody, this is John Lee, the author of The Business Hack, and in this training I want to talk about how do we hack our brains to do something that's going to change our life forever. So if you just join, say hi, let me know where you're dialing in from, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a link here for a second, just so we got that, and just give me 1 second whilst I pin this. So as a lot of you know that I'm going to be running a live event in the start of the year, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this Facebook live sessions is to come in to the pre-training before we run the live event in London. So if you haven't got yourself a ticket yet, make sure you get yourself a ticket. So one of the things that this Facebook live is about is how do we use this hack in order to achieve more in life? And let me tell you how I kind of came across this. So, you know, I speak all around the world in front of thousands of people, and for the last 10 years, I noticed that there's some people that do things and take action, and there's some people that just don't take action. And so there's a big difference to why people do that and why people don't do that, all right? I just want to make sure that this is working, by the way. If you can hear me, just give me some thumbs up, give me some love hearts, and just type in yes if you can hear me. And do me a favor, by the way, as well. What I want you to do is I want you to share this as well. So there should be a little share button here. So if you click that share button, do me a favor and share this with other people so other people can learn this as well. And this really cool hack that I use, and I guess it's a way of thinking. So it's sometimes not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. So one of the things that I always think about is how do I think about things in a certain way that get a different result. So let's say, for example, someone's on the train and you know they are shouting and they're angry, you know, or let's say someone is like tailgating you and you're kind of like, why is this person tailgating me? Why is this person like really like up my bum? And so that you get into this road rage. And so one of the things I always think about is, okay, if people start thinking like that, you may think, okay, well, maybe this person needs to get to the hospital. Maybe this person's wife is about to give birth. Maybe, you know, someone's been in an accident and they're tailgating you. So it's a way of reframing the way you think. If this is making sense, by the way, type in yes. So again, one of the hacks that I always use, that when people do things and when people don't do things, there are certain reasons why people do and don't do things. So the reason why most people don't do something is because they don't have a compelling reason. Like sometimes they'll say, well, you know what, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Or yeah, you know, I would like to do that, but you just still haven't got around to doing yet. So if you know what I'm talking about, type in yes. John Lawson says, yeah, man, reframe. Absolutely right. By the way, if you just joined, let me know where you're dialing in from, and I'll give you guys a quick shout out if I can hear this. So one of a really cool reframe or a quick hack that I use, again, something I actually talk about in the book and something I'll be teaching more at the live event on the 12th and the 13th of January. So if you haven't booked a ticket, there's a link here, I think it's around here, bit.ly/business hack live. We're currently doing a buy one, get one free right now. And those of you who book right now, you also can get a copy of my best-selling book, Business Hack. So one of the real good hacks that I use for my brain and how to really get that to convince myself to do something is the concept of urgency. I want you to write that down. Everyone type in the word urgency, right? Urgency. There has to be an urgency for you to do something. Otherwise, you're just not going to do it. I think most people who, they want to do something, but they just don't have that urgency to do it. So this little one hack that I'm going to give to you is going to change everything. And please, I want you to share this with everybody, because a lot of people always ask me, how do you get so much done? How do you build up multi-million-dollar companies? How do you build a multi-millionaire property portfolio? How do you now create multi-million-dollar businesses? Is because I use this hack of urgency, right? So this urgency is the ability to convince your brain on what you should be doing. And that is, I want you to take a calculator right now. If you're gonna take a calculator, all right? So if you type in how many hours there are in a day, so there are 24 hours in a day, all right? 24 hours in a day. 24 times 365 is 8,760 hours in a whole year. In a whole year, right? 8,760 in a whole year. And let's say most of you right now are the age of, 40. Let's say you're 40, right? So you've got another 40 years to live because, the average life expectancy is around 80, right? So times 40. So we approximately have 350,000 hours to live, right? Now, here's the funny thing, right? I want you to type in right now, how long do you think people spend sleeping? How long do you think people spend sleeping? How many hours a day? How many hours a day do you sleep? I want you to type it in for me. Type it in for me. We've got Vesna. Hey, Vesna, one of my supporters. How you doing? Hope you're well. How many hours do you think people spend sleeping? All right, because if you get this right, you see exactly what I'm talking about. So John Lawson says 6 hours, right? Nadi says 4 to 6. Vesna says 6 hours. Okay, do you know actually most billionaires sleep around 5 hours? Britta, how you doing? One of my other supporters and also one of my mentoring students as well. So here's what I'll say to you. We spend around 30 to 40% of our time sleeping. So if I do times 40%, right, that leaves us 60% left. We actually, if you're the age of 40 years old right now, you have 210,000 hours, 240 hours to live. 210,240 hours to live. So here's my hack. Are you ready for this hack? If you're ready for this hack, type in yes. We got John Pierre. How you doing? We got Omar says 14 hours. By the way, do me a favor and share this because this hack, I'm going to tell you, and it's one of the things that I talk about when it comes to business hack. There are all these different things that we can do to shortcut and to make ourselves do things because our mind knows all our biggest secrets. Our mind knows what we should not do and it tricks us into not doing things, right? So if you're ready, type in yes and give me some thumbs up. And I'm going to tell you what this hack is right now. So we already know that there are 210,000 hours, 240 hours to live. So one of the things I want you to do is I want you to go to Google. Well, first thing I want you to do, at the edge of your bed, I want you to get a projector. And the projector, I want you to put a big sort of like a screen up or something that where the projector can project. Then what I want you to do is I want you to go to Google and type in timer, all right? And then what I want you to do, I want you to type in, well, depending how old you are, you can work out if you're 30, then you can give yourself another 10 years. But I want you to input 210, 240 hours. And then what I want you to do is I want you to click countdown and start. And what will happen is it'll start counting down, all right? Now, why do I give you this little hack? Because most people think that they have unlimited time. They operate their lives like they've got 500 years to live. But the fact of the matter is, time goes very fast. Am I right? Yes or no? By the way, if you're enjoying this and if you got this hack and if you really love this, share this because I want millions of people around the world to act with urgency. One of the things that I live my life with urgency. I track every single hour what I'm doing. Like this hour I'm doing meditation, this hour I'm doing reading, this hour I'm doing meetings, this hour I'm doing this Facebook Live, or this wherever you're watching this right now. So when it starts counting down, Mario says that's fucking genius. Look, here's the thing. I always want to hack my brain into success because there's two parts of this. The Business Hack, the book, for those of you that don't have the book right now, make sure you go to Amazon and order this. But if you like to have a free copy, type in free and I'll tell you how to get it for free in a second. You want to start having that urgency to do something because listen, look, it's the end of 2018. We're coming to the new year now. Have you achieved the things that you wanted in 2018? Have you? I mean, let's have a frank conversation here because I can say that most of you have been putting something off that you should be doing that you're currently not doing. And you know what those things are. I know what those things are. And I've got to be frank with you that if you're not doing these things, it's because your internal motivation is not allowing you to do it. One of the reasons why I'm running the Business Hack Live on January the 12th and 13th in London, and I don't care where you're watching from, I want you to fly from all around the world because this is a brand new event that I'm putting on. I've never run this event before. I probably won't run it again. And the reason why I'm running it is because my book came out a couple of days ago and I'm launching it in conjunction with the book. And it's me for 2 days with myself. and my business partner, Vincent Wong, that allowed us to create 7-figure businesses for our own company. And a lot of you know that we're going to be taking our company to the stock exchange, and that's one of the biggest secrets, or I guess shortcuts, on how we actually got there in a very short space of time. Amish says, can I meet you? Look, here's the thing. At the event, I get so many messages, thousands of people. And I've said to everybody, if you register now, the tickets for this event are normally £497. But if you book right now, because it's Christmas and Christmas is coming up and New Year's coming up, we're actually giving all my social media followers a 90% discount. So you only come for just £47. And if you book your ticket now, those of you that book your ticket now, I'm also going to give you a copy of my brand new book, The Business Hack. And by the way, this book has just been endorsed by the author, the co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So if you've ever read that book before, you know, that book sold millions of copies. So you come for 90% discount, £47. You get a copy of my book. And also if you book right now, we're going to do a buy one, get one free. So if you buy a ticket now, I'm going to give you another ticket to bring your husband, your wife, your spouse. And the reason why this is so important is because if your partner is not on board, that's another hack, by the way. How do you hack your partners to get them to think like you so they understand what you're trying to do? Because a lot of times there's so much resistance around it that unfortunately people just don't succeed. So I'm also going to give you a free ticket to come along. Also, those of you that want to meet me, I'm going to do pictures. I'll sign the copy of the book. We'll take a picture together. And also what we're going to do is we're going to provide you with tea and coffee for both days. And these are full days. This is not like the other events that I run. If you've attended any of my other events where I have lots of speakers come, we talk about products, and then obviously we offer you continuing education. This is just me and Vincent Wong for 2 days, solid content, giving you the step-by-step on, in the last 10 years, how we were able to, number one, invest in businesses. Number two, invest in real estate. And number three is how do we invest to grow our income? So there's 3 types of income, and that's what we're going to be covering at the event. So if you haven't booked your ticket already, make sure you go to bit.ly/business hack live. We've got Fan Chow Wu says, hey John, how you doing? If you just joined, by the way, say hi and let me know where you are dialing in from. But I just really wanted to kind of give this really cool hack for you. By the way, if you love this hack to get you to do things, type in yes and give me some thumbs up and some love hearts, and do me a favor. I really want to empower more people around the world. And around here, there's going to be a link, and click this link, and don't click the link. You have to go to the URL and type it in, and just go to there. Vincent says everybody should do this. I did it in Amsterdam. Awesome, and you should also come to the one in London as well. So because you get to learn from my business partner, Vincent Wong. And so every single day up to the event, I'm going to try and do one of these Facebook Lives and give you a hack every single day. Would you like that? If you like that, type in yes. I'll just spend a couple of minutes just kind of talking about this stuff. And by the way, if you've got any questions, by the way, are any of my supporters on here? If you're one of my Facebook supporters, and we've got Vensa. I will. Awesome, Vensa. It's going to be amazing. And I'll show you some more hacks, by the way, for social media and Instagram. So I'll show you some of the things there. David says, David, you definitely got to come along. So I know last time we met in Shah's event, I know you did some of the training, but this is all brand new content with myself, Vincent Wong, and I'm trying to talk my business partner in Malaysia to fly over to give a little talk as well. But this is going to be a lot of content to teach all these different strategies. Another thing as well is, let me show you this. So if you don't know the contents of the book, there's actually the contents of the book. Oh, is this the opposite way around? I think it's the opposite way around, isn't it? For some reason. That's weird. Here we go. Yeah, so you've got that. So I will come up with some more business hacks, and I'll go on Facebook Live as well. So I'm just going to jump onto Instagram and just do a quick live session there as well. But if you enjoyed this, do me a favor, like, comment, share this with the people, and make sure you get the Christmas offer here right now, because obviously the prices will be going up. I can't log in anymore to your membership area. Can you help me? I email but no reply. Yeah, so fine, just email Jen at johnleegroupLimited.com and she will look into that. Daniel Kennedy says, looking forward to reading it. Daniel, it's going to be amazing and it's going to be really good for your property stuff as well. And by the way, thank you so much for helping and serving with DMI and really making an impact to the people's lives. All right. Nav says, ticket booked. Nav, thank you so much. I appreciate that. By the way, because you've booked now, you also get a buy one, get one free. So please let my team know who you'd like to bring with you, because obviously we're providing tea and coffee for everybody. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of content, so we have to give you a lot of caffeine to stay awake. I've still got this cough, by the way. But hopefully it should go by then. And I hope you're all getting prepared for Christmas. So thank you so much for watching this. And make sure tomorrow I'll try and come on live as well and do this as well. Okay? Thanks so much and bye for now.